Hey guys, welcome to Round Prairie Creek Farm. Today we got chicks. Scott, what do you got going on here?
Well, good morning. We thought we'd just show an easy way what we do when we get the little baby ones, and we're just kind of going temporary here. So first, I like to make sure they get a couple drinks of water. They've been stressed out. We use a little electrolyte, a little chicken electrolyte. And don't panic, we've got much bigger pens. This is just for a couple days, and then we'll make sure they're all happy and then move them to bigger pens in their barn. So this is just for a few days. We get these guys going here. And these are just beat up water tanks. I think the other one the horses kicked a hole into, and this one's stock tank heater melted a hole in, but they work pretty good for keeping these little guys happy. Just make sure they got a little bit. So this time we thought we'd try some puppy pads instead of wood chips. We'll go to wood chips later, but since we had some puppy pads laying around, we'll just try that out.
So normally you just dip them a couple times in the water to make sure they'll get some.
Yep.
Something
Make
in
sure they
them.
get a little drink.
Okay.
They've been stressed out. They've been, I don't know, in a semi-truck for probably a day, or maybe a plane, I don't know. They came from a few states away.
So we ordered 100 meat birds. These are meat chickens.
Cornish cross. That guy was thirsty.
Aww. They're so cute when they're little.
You guys go.
Hey little guys.
We got our work cut out. Looks like everyone's alive in this little box, which is good.
So we ordered 100 of the meat birds, and Scott is building us a new chicken tractor outside here. You can see parts of it. We'll give you more information on that when it gets closer to being done.
We have smaller ones, but we thought we'd upgrade. Make it easier to get in and out of.
Okay, Scott has a minor in poultry. How long do we keep them in the little things inside with the heat lamp on them?
Well, we're going to wait till they have feathers on, but they'll be overcrowded here, but this is just to make sure they're okay for a few days, and then we have like a couple 350-gallon old stock tanks that we'll put them in. And we're going to try something new too. We got some heating plates coming instead of heat lights. So we're going to try those and see if they work better than heat lights or heat lamps.
Well, they're less flammable, so a lot of people catch stuff on fire with the heat lights. They get pretty hot,
Yep.
And if you have hay or anything that is flammable, they're
And
not
it looks
good.
like this little guy already figured it out on his own. He's like, oh yeah.
Water.
And we usually use smaller waters, but since my wife surprised me with 100 chickens when I was out of town, I thought I'd just use this big water, and hopefully they'll be all right. We'll keep an eye on them really carefully here for a few days. And
So what are you feeding them to start with?
oh, so we just have a chick starter. So hopefully they'll make it through their little stressful journey, and I put a little crumble on the ground just so they can kind of get in the mood. And a couple of these guys are actually pretty thirsty. They're enjoying life.
You guys get pretty loud. They're a little crowded. Alright, so this is a long process. We have 100 of them, and we'll be taking lists to sell them at the Sandpoint Farmers Market this Saturday. So if you have an interest in buying chickens from us, we won't be butchering until probably mid-July sometime.
You guys get out there. I might have to go to the small waterer.
Yeah.
Knuckleheads. We might have to change our plan here.
They're trying to climb in the water.
Well, I better get the small water. Every year we try different things, and maybe the small water is the way to go.
Well, they could possibly
Drowned.
drown and if there's too much water. Oh, that one's trying to climb in again.
Hang on, buddy.
decided the other water was way too big and they were probably going to drown themselves. So
Or get too wet.
they get too wet and then they're cold. The trick is you got to keep them warm. That one's king of the mountain. Because they need that heat to stay warm.
We have pretty nice weather. So if they're too hot, they're gonna spread out. If they're too cold, they're gonna gather together like they are here, getting water. And you can adjust the heights of these. Usually for these little guys, this old stock tank and the heat lamp seems about the right angle. We'll put them here since they're hanging out. And we'll get some more junk and we'll come back.
So they're all gathered close together in here because
Might add another heat light.
yeah, we may add another heat light if we they seem a little cold. Alright. We got our little electrolytes. Hey Bernie. What do you think's going on? We got chicks today.
Big dog. Beep, come on. Yep.
Now let's get the other batch taken care of. Alright, we got 50 down and 50 more to go. It's a tedious process to make sure they all get a little drink. Get a little food. So they hatched on, let's see,
Yesterday.
they hatched 2 days ago.
I don't think so.
They hatched the 9th, and today's the 11th. So, 2 days of shipping. So apparently after they're hatched,
They can live 24 hours.
they can live 24 hours without needing any water
They
or
had a little
food.
something in here, but I don't know what it
They
was.
did have little dishes of food in the boxes that they came with.
I don't know if it was food, but it was something.
So far, we haven't lost one. Usually we end up finding one in the box that didn't make it or two. But so
And this
far,
is just temporary for a few days to get them. We'll get them all tucked in, shut the door, and the garage will be warm in here, and then we'll move them into their bigger pen in the barn. But this way we can keep an eye on them and check on them every hour or so, and get some more waters going for them. And with the more confined area, they'll keep better heat, so they'll be happy.
well, this group over here has even stopped chirping so loud. They've calmed down quite a bit. They got a little something in their belly, a little drink, some heat.
Oh, don't hang out in there. There we go. Okay. Come on, dude.
You have to be really gentle with their little baby wings. They're easily broken, so just be careful.
That wasn't
Scott's gonna change the feeder
That
out.
wasn't what I meant to do.
Alright guys, the chicks are tucked in, warm, fed, watered. We're gonna say goodnight. Good night guys, thanks for watching. Hope to see you at the Sandpoint Farmers Market.